Hey, it's Rachel with Everything Rachel. So on today's video, I want to share with you 3 ways that you can acquire your own income property, including how to get one without having any money down. And don't forget to like and subscribe below for more great videos like this one. So the first way I'm going to share with you, and this is the way that requires no down payment, is to rent your own home. And no, I don't mean for you to like rent it for people to move in and sleep in the bedroom next to you or anything like that, because that's kind of creepy. But what I mean is if you're thinking of buying a new house, instead of selling the one that you're in, why not hold on to it as an income property? The great thing about this is in my area, from my experience, you have to have 20% down in order to purchase an income property. And let's be serious, not a lot of people out there have 20% of a purchase price of a house just sitting around in a bank account somewhere. So if you keep the house that you're in now and choose to rent it, other people pay the mortgage on it, and you'll odds are have a little bit extra cash in the bank each month. And if you check out one of my other videos, which is the 3 reasons why you should have an income property, you'll see all the benefits of having your own income property there. So the second way to buy an income property is to buy a fixer-upper. So maybe it's a foreclosure or that rundown house in your neighborhood, or maybe like the subdivision over, that could seriously use some TLC. The great thing about buying a fixer-upper is if you price it right and you figure out what your renovation costs are going to be, whether you're the DIY handy person or not, or maybe you're contracting it out, is that you can build a tremendous amount of equity right off the bat. And also, if you keep your costs in check and make sure that you're going to come out ahead, that you can rent it for a lot more than what your expenses are, then you're going to make extra cash every month and put equity in the bank right away. And this has worked many times for me. This is typically like, I'll even buy a house in the intention of flipping it, and often I keep them as a rental because they work out to be really good as far as the way the cost, like the expenses work out and how much I can rent it for and how much I can make. And then I know I've got the equity built in there to use towards buy other properties, or simply when I want to sell it down the road, I'm like, cha-ching, all the way to the bank. So the third way that you can acquire an income property, and this is something that I've done numerous times in the past that's worked out really well, is to buy a cheap single family home, and one that doesn't require a lot of TLC, but maybe it's just a little bit outdated, needs some paint. There's a few things about it that regular home buyers can't really see past. And that it's been on the market for a while, and you can go in and do a low ball offer and get it for cheap. And the great thing about purchasing a single family home like that is that I've found from my own experience that many people prefer to rent a single family home rather than an apartment, because they can treat it like their own house. We don't have to maintain anything. They're paying off our mortgage and all of the other expenses. And it's a really great way to invest. And at the same time, if you decide, that maybe you're done with the rental thing, or maybe just you're done with that house in particular, renting it, it makes it really easy to put it on the market and sell it to just about anyone. So those are the 3 ways that I wanted to share with you today. So again, let's recap. The first one is to rent your home. So remember, not like other people coming in to live with you, but you're going to hold on to your house, buy a new one, move into that one, and then rent the house that you already had in the first place. Number 2, you're going to buy a fixer-upper, get it for a tremendous deal, fix it up, and rent that. Or number 3, just buy a cheap single family home that needs a little bit of work. If you liked today's video and you want to learn more, please like and subscribe below and put any questions you have in the comments, and I would be happy to answer them.